Alright, we're back. Chapter 3. Alan Wake 2. I don't know what Chapter 3 is called yet.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
The flooding just
Is
disappeared.
this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello
Makes sense,
to
we're on the
Alan
lower
Wake.
beach.
Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey,
Not
I'll meet
the
you
character
there,
from your
right
books.
after I take a look
Maybe.
around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Investigate the
Alex
previously
Casey.
flooded area.
How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark.
It's also bad.
You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I
He's not
have
wrong.
a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment.
I am low on supplies.
It's okay.
Take your time.
Alright, we did get a page. That's not actually new. That's weird that it keeps doing that. These aren't new. No, I think it added the chapter songs. Follow You Into the Dark was the... Oh, I thought I would keep playing. Pretty sure. Right? Yeah, that's the end of the first chapter. Wish I would keep playing when I exited the mine palace, though. Didn't he have a page on him in the cinematic at least? Like, isn't that what drew us towards him at first? I thought we got a page at in the cinematic. I guess not. All right, so one of our goals is
Should
to
look
explore
around.
the area,
With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
and there's 2 more.
The
lunch
flooding
boxes.
disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
It makes sense. There is definitely a connection to the lake in the darkness. So where are we? We're way over here. So this whole area was unexplorable before. Which probably, wow, that's a lot. I don't know if we can explore all of this, but... Investigate the previously flooded area and take the car back to Bright Falls. Okay. And we haven't I mean, we walk this in the overlap, but we didn't actually see any of this, so I'm wondering. Alright, because I'm going to go back up this way. I'm going to backtrack first. If there's nothing of interest, maybe I'll just snip this part, though. I have a feeling there will be something up here worth looking at, though. Rotted deer. It's kind of gross. Can I go through that? Probably not. Oh shit. Alright. Something out here.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
It's a memory game?
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and gut them. I mean, if they're creatures of darkness, they're not wrong. That's interesting. Flares. Ooh, extra slot for the inventory upgrade. What is that? Propane tank. Throwable gas canister. Detonates when shot, inflicting heavy damage on anything nearby. Ooh. I guess we'll put throwables down. I'm gonna put the flares on the primary spot, and then probably, I don't know how much I'm gonna use the gas canister. Probably fucking miss the first 3 shots at it, but still, it'd be good to have. Oops. Where's the... Oh, there. Note inside encourages cultists to dehumanize their victims. Alright, close to the tree. Got a new clue. Dehumanizing their victims, they are the predators. The victims are just prey. Oh shit. Shotgun upgrades did show up automatically. Cool. Increase reload speed. That would be handy. Deals increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, or knocked down. Kill an enemy to restore health. The amount restored health depends on the strength of the enemy. Those are both pretty good. ones. I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna prioritize the shotgun ones, I think. For now. Alright. Alright, well, we got a little bit of supplies now. Only have one battery. At least it's not dark out yet. Not that that didn't stop them earlier. I think we pushed them back enough that we're okay for now. So the tree just stayed open like that. That's interesting. There's an area up here. Should be right here. No? Okay. Guess not. Handgun ammo. Thank you. Alright, so this would be the path of least resistance to get back up to the car. But that's not what we want to do. Alright. Also, the tree is freaking me out. Lunchbox is over here. Alright, I mean, we got ammo, flares, propane tank, a new Colt stash found, and we know there's a lamp over there when it gets dark, because I think that'll light up. I'm gonna be a while exploring, so you guys no need to rush. Can I talk to either of you? No? Okay. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Wait, what? I could have swore I saw a button prompt last time I was over here. Am I wrong? A little too high to climb, apparently. Alright. I guess we have to go this way. Shit. Well, fuck you too, game. Flashlight is not very strong. I can barely tell it's on right now. Save. That's always promising. quick turn by pressing back twice. Good to know. What? I flashed my light at you. What are you doing? Stop moving around. The trigger there. That's bullshit. Man. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. Cool. Think about by a wolf.
monsters.
It's not promising. Could go up to the witch's hut, but I guess we don't really have to for now. Is there anything new in that box? Alright, so we'll save that for a heal, because it does turn off for a while after using it. Ooh. Oh, in the first game, there were like hidden stashes left by like, I think the light lady? Lamp lady? Alright, we'll follow those in a minute. See what's over here first. We got a manuscript page. Okay. Batteries. Clues, evidence, anything we need over here?
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Another cult stash. Light. There's a supply box. Maybe there's a way to turn the light on over here. Alright, we'll follow the arrows first. Streamside stash key. Oh, maybe the stash we were literally just at. And the lamp or light hint was follow the flashlight arrows. Alright. Guess that would make sense. There we go. The cult is watching right now. Oh, well, that's not unsettling or anything. More flares. Are we about to get attacked? Bandages. Okay. Those are all good things.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop, surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Alright, we're gonna follow this and then take a left turn. We're not gonna jump back down to the beach, but I do want to see what's on that pathway. Oh, I don't think we can even make it to the jump down, actually. Interesting. Today's catch. A yellow perch and a mid-sized pike. Almost caught a lake trout, but it gave me the slip. Saw him out of town or walking around in the woods just before sunrise. Had binoculars or a telescope or something. Taking notes? Didn't notice me. Good. Don't need the attention. Today's catch. Just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoided them as usual. No one notices a quiet old fisherman, not even the fish. The regular creepies roaming around again. I think he's talking about the darkness people and the cult. Unless they're fucking evil fish as well. Why does that look marked up? The music is very intense. It's funny that that was the Streamside cache key, but on the map, Streamside is this area. Do we still have the key? We do. I wonder if that's going to come in handy. There's more than one key on it. Just saying. I love the little headers at the bottom there. music calm down a little bit.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle?
Nursery rhymes. Poem makes me think Thomas Zane, but I think his part in the story is done.
A little clothespin doll.
Crow doll.
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Is that just a collectible? The radio was making noise like a second ago. Alright, hold on.
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. Oh, that's dark. Waves. One bird for light. So do I just put the one doll on the sun?
Something feels different. I should look around. A charm.
Charms have various
Cute.
benefits.
It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
Cool. I found a charm.
Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Alright, so that was the solution, I guess. I thought there might be more to it from the rhyme, but... Attack, stagger enemies more often. Okay. So you can only have 2 stacks of bandages. I don't need inventory space yet, but if we do, I think that'll be the... We'll just heal up. So green box, for some reason, I was thinking that was shotgun. I'm just picturing Resident Evil boxes, clearly. Red was pistol, green was shotgun, was the other way around. I have 17 handgun bullets, and I have 6 shotgun shells. We're gonna roll this out for a little bit. 6 is a solid number. So maybe I could interact with this from this side, but apparently not. I guess I'm done with this. A little weird with the camera. Alright. Can I go down here? No. Okay. For a second I thought it was letting me, and then it didn't. I'm off the beaten path now. I'm so happy the music ramped up again. You know, maybe calm down. I'm in the riddle zone. Leave me alone. We got a bunch of shit there. Hold on. Alright, a new case for nursery rhymes. Point of interest case.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
These mysterious rhymes are scattered around the area. Why are they out here, and who is making them? Alright, we got strange dolls. Kind of reads more like an owl to me. Does look more like an owl to me as well. Reenacting the rhyme made the environment change, which is A rhyme about counting crows. Each number of crows has a different meaning. I wonder if I'll find more pieces to it.
Doesn't make sense.
Completing the puzzle made the world change. What's going on here? A charm appeared. Where did it come from? I wonder if there are others. Oops. I don't think this goes here, but... Oh, yeah. What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment. Oh, wait a minute. You know who does experiments like that and sets up cameras and tests different effects of objects that change your environment, even? The FBC. Control. The Federal Bureau of Control. This might be their thing. Okay. So why are they... What's their interest in testing these things here? Well, obviously they have to test it here. This is where the Alter World event is, but... what's their... Like, what... What's going on? What the fuck's going on? Let's add this to our collection. Officially. Has an ominous, creepy warning, no inside. Yes, it does. Since they're watching us right now. Alright, and we have an actual new piece for this, which... Oh, case closed.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterward. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a writer missing for 13 years, at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on this. To some extent, yes. I think he will. Alright. So there's like a whole station. Private cabin, Witchfinder Station, but it looks like we can't get to that without going straight first. I have a feeling we're going to find some enemies since there's a light up here. Oh no, we can jump right up there. Okay. I don't really want to do that yet. Or do I? I could go up, check out the station, come back down. No, we'll check out the cabin first. I saw some flash up here. Well, it looks like you can go this way. I don't think you can. Unless I missed the actual turn right here. The fuck is that? Oh, it's a person. Are they backing off? Oh, they're just like patrolling back there. Okay, so they didn't see me. Alright, well I might as well grab whatever's in here then. Even though I'm gonna lose this light for a second. Well, that doesn't work. Okay. I didn't think that would work either, but... That one's locked. Okay, I was not expecting that. Let's put a shotgun back in. We gotta loop up and around to get to the cabin. There's a supply box over there. From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and all the way down to California, the Pacific Northwest area spans over a diverse range. Here you will find 59 threatened or endangered species of plants and animals, including the mighty orca and wild gray wolves. Oops. Might have killed one of those. The Pacific Northwest region's ecosystems are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and Olympic Ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. In the west, there are several islands and dry desert plateaus cover the east. Some of the common wildlife calling the Pacific Northwest their home are robins, seagulls, squirrels and otters, cougars and deer, coyotes and raccoons, salmon, and blue herons. The marshes and ponds of this area host an impressive variety of fauna, but majestic trees like the black cottonwood, big leaf maple, and Oregon ash thrive in the wetlands too. It is truly the nature lover's paradise. Fair enough. I've seen a little bit of Oregon. I will say that's I've been to Cali, but I don't really remember those. I was very young. I want to go up there, but I kind of want to check out the cabin first. But maybe that doesn't make sense because I gotta come back this way anyway. But I might get attacked. This one has a lock on it too. Let's check this out.
Another one of those rhymes.
Ooh, another riddle already. Okay. A mother crow sits in her nest. Oh, good thing I picked that thing up, right? Guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast. But only a hero, brave of heart, can keep the two apart. She's protecting in the nest. Wouldn't that be in the tree? Or do you put it right on the baby to protect the baby? Mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast. Only a hero, brave of heart, can keep the two apart. I mean, I guess you consider home a nest. I think we're missing something here. I don't think we can do it here. Is that supposed to be a nest? That looks like an eyeball. Okay. We might have to do it in this sequence, maybe, too. I don't know. I feel like there's more to it. Alright, let's look around first. Oh, can't go that way. Generator. Could be useful. mean, I'm hitting it in the zone. Is that not where I want to hit it? Maybe I have to hit it in the very bottom part? No. I have to hit it on the top half of that? Might be input lag, I don't know. Because I was tapping it dead center in the white-gray area. You saw it? It hit, it said, like it highlighted red while it was still in that area somehow. I wonder if I get attacked if I don't turn that on first. This looks like a safe area. Nice. Very nice. Manuscript page. Also very nice. Quick save. Manual save. Right over the... We'll overwrite the first one. Because I think the autosaves might apply to your manual save that's active at the time. So just in case. It could be a different slot of its own though too. But I like flipping back and forth, so you have options. Guess, Miriam and Matt, thanks for the lovely hike. Patty, came down from New York City and loved every minute of the trip. Lori and Bob, these paths have seen better days. Kev, nice views you got here. Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way? Okay. You guys aren't supposed to be out here. No, I mean, like, to begin with, but somebody took care of you, set up these stations, that's cool. Camping do's and don'ts from your friendly park ranger. Do, hike and enjoy the scenery. Set up your tent. Enjoy a nice meal. Relax. Don't. Chop down trees. Leave your trash behind. Be loud and obnoxious. Start a forest fire. And remember, always have fun. Just not loud and obnoxious. Okay. Got any supplies or anything in here, guys? No? Okay. That's fine. Guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to police. Only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. So the heart should be in between them, right? Did anything change? I don't know if, is it gonna like, I feel like it would make some kind of recognition if I did it. Maybe this will help.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element. Danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
I have a feeling the cult is not the danger. Okay, so we got attacked by a possessed cult member. Possessed by the darkness. It doesn't necessarily mean they're all possessed by the darkness, because there were some people left over from the events of the first game who knew what happened. Or at least saw and fought off the darkness. And had some clue. What if those people were left behind? Because some of the notes are about, this is just a job to do, we have to clean up the things that come out of the lake, which are darkness possessed monsters that come out of the lake, by the way. What if they're not necessarily doing it in direction of the darkness or for nefarious reasons, but they're actually helping to stem the tide of the darkness by stopping whatever comes out of the forest? Obviously, it's gruesome. They're killing these monsters, but I mean, Alan killed a bunch of monsters and possessed things. Just like Jesse in Control. She had to kill a lot of possessed things, people. What if their purpose is not evil? You know what I mean? Curious what the scratched out part said. Yeah, I don't think you can actually read it. Wait. I thought maybe we got another hint for that. I think we need another doll. I think we need a monster doll. Kind of thought that was something at first, but I think it's just an apple, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, that's an apple core. Okay. Alright, I don't think it's up here. Do once over just to be sure. No. Okay. Container. Yeah, it's locked though. I'm surprised that one doesn't show as locked like the other one. Alright, I think we're gonna go back up to the station now. We could go right and investigate that, but I think that's the way we're gonna have to get out of here. I don't want to go back this way because we're just gonna have to fight anyway. There's somebody patrolling this area right here. So I think the fastest way out of here is going to be to follow this. Plus we haven't gotten to explore this area because it was flooded. So we'll do that on the way out. And then maybe pop by the witch's hut to save and bail out. Nursery rhyme. Surprised you didn't highlight the first nursery rhyme. Maybe because it's solved. They got rid of it. Or didn't mark it. Let's see, this is locked. You know what we haven't found is a lunchbox. Seems like prime lunchbox area over here. Could be wrong. I don't think it would be in the water. I like that musical change. Nothing. There's nothing over here. Okay. Sure looks like there's something in there though. No, nothing good. Alright, we can jump down from there, we cannot jump up. A few spots like that we found. Oh, picnic table. Nothing? Nothing doing? Alright. Fair enough. That doesn't look good. It looks flickery, not like the way it's supposed to. We read that. this way. Still on the lookout for lunchboxes, though. Jump down point here. It brings us almost right to where that other thing was patrolling, though. So we'll just we'll get out of there. We found the station. Turning still feels like a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. There's a little page over there. Is there a third rhyme here? There's another camera set up. Also sounds like the radio again.
There's a rhyme over here.
And the radio stopped again. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry, that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she lost the thing she loved most. We don't have a hero or a wolf. I don't think she loved candy the most. Maybe. Okay, looks like there's should be something. These are FBC files for sure. Yep. So these are test sites by them. I knew it. This felt so much like one of their little experiment sites. What do they call them? If not an experiment site, doing the routine of these rituals also can calm an area within an altered world event. So these are probably sites they set up to help deter the darkness as well. Control the AWE, even if they didn't like know what the darkness was. It's their way of stabilizing reality. There's got to be something out here. Killing me, game. Alright, so we need more figurines to solve these riddles. Toys? Nothing. Their equipment keeps turning off when I enter, get near it. It's very weird. I don't like that. Shotgun shells.
I feel bad for these guys.
I keep petting these deer. Administrator password. Can't really see that. 2547. So maybe 0025. Oh. It stopped me before I even completed it. So maybe just enter the first four. That's so weird. It said it has 6 spots, but you actually only needed 4. That's tricky. Dr. Marmon and Dr. Marmon from Dr. Campbell. Here's the promised update. Here's the promised update on the project's first experimentations. The test items used were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cars, baby dolls. The iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. Test result was negative. I will continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, Lead Researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. From Dr. Eugene Campbell to Mormont. I've received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, and writing will indeed lend the needed credibility to the project, in both leading it and creating the testing material. This is old school technology. Makes sense. Newer tech tends to screw up around altered world events. Damn. A whole ass FBC fucking setup here. This is a little wild. So what was the evidence we gleaned from that, by the way? Nothing we can use yet. Wait. Oh, there it is. Email from the author of the rhymes. Parafictional research. Who's funding these people? Alright, come on. We're seeing Federal Bureau of Control folders everywhere. Nothing to read there. So the password was on the sticky note on the monitor, and it was 2547. Even if that changes in playthroughs. Oh, well, that's not creepy. He's the one who set up these experiments with the rhymes, though. Just don't know the purpose. I think it's related to keeping things copacetic in the area, though. Because they did a lot of that in Control. I kind of want to shut this. This place is a mess. Alright, I don't see anything useful in here. Let's go upstairs. Fireplace and drawers I did not check. Is there anybody else here with you, by the way? Thought I heard something. Don't want any of these. Okay. Apparently not. Guy gonna burst out of that room. Objective: research into the reality-altering effects discovered in the Cauldron Lake area, utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. So they clued on enough to know that like creativity is spiking these, which makes sense. They did talk to the rock band that had an event happen with them. They spoke to Alan's wife about the event that most recently happened. Methodology. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are 2 ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass, but that are not known to the later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events, after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. That's a very fucking confusing way of saying that in a massive sentence, but I believe what they're saying. See, the first half is weird because there's no way to prove option A. Option A is the fiction is reflecting events that have already happened, that were not known to the author to have already happened. So their act of writing in the future actually created them in the past, unbeknownst to them, and then informed their creation of it, potentially. Which is like, I guess that is kind of what's happening with the pages we're finding, informing our actions, but also altering, potentially, the impacts of those pages. But it's like impossible to prove that loop in theory, right? Because if the writer writing is creating past events which have already happened, how do you know that he's the reason they happened? You know what I mean? Or is he just a conduit to report those things even though he's not aware of them having happened? The second thing is straight up creating events that are happening in the now straight because of the writing. You know what I mean? In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme text with a specific function and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. What if they brought to life the big bad wolf and the hunter? There's a guy with an axe in the woods but patrolling. And we fought a wolf. Just saying, maybe their experiments worked, just not in the way they had intended. I thought they were like trying to calm the AWE with their rituals, like repeating certain rituals, but I think they were just testing the impacts of the weirdness in this area where fiction can become reality. And I think that might have ended poorly for them. Kind of looks like I kind of want to pick up that VHS tape, but I guess not. Figurine? Wolf doll. Hell yeah. Ooh, hero doll. Oh, we got both of them. I think we can solve both those last two puzzles now. I didn't. Apparently I knocked the ashtray away, but not the cigarettes. Witchfinder Station, 2 arrangements. Streamside 1, Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Ooh, the cabins have one of these. Okay, we found the other 3. Alright, let's get the case board out. Test sites in Cauldron Lake. Locations are Witchfinder Station, Streamside, and Cauldron Lake rental cabins. And we found 3 of them, solved one of them already. Not to say that we're far from having all the pieces, obviously. I think we have enough to solve the 3 we know about, though. Pretty good paint job, nice detail for the wolf one. Is that foil lining? Someone put in a lot of effort. I want to see. Oh, the cape. Yeah, I didn't realize they made it themselves. That's kind of funny. She's on the reality altering effects of the nursery rhymes.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
And that's kind of their job.
And that always goes well.
FBC created the rhymes, research to see if nursery rhymes have power to affect future. Weird. Actually, I mean, they're the cause of the whole game of Control with the hiss invading, too. Like, that was them messing around with the projector. So the FBC is researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. Yeah, I think they might be related. What do you think? Alright. I think we got everything out of this. Let's go solve the one outside. There is a back door to go check out as well. Alright, let's see what happens with this one. Left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry. Then he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she lost things she loved most. The hero set out on a journey.
Ugh.
That's not it.
Doesn't look right.
Or is the hero going to avenge the chick thing happening and they lost their candy? That'd be
Nah.
kinda fun.
That's not right.
Is the wolf out by the tree until he eats the thing?
Think, Saga.
I think I was right with the hero over here. Yeah.
I
The
have
tree
a
is
weird
outside the
feeling
house.
Something's changed.
That's why it was like that. If you looked at the drawing on the actual ground there, the wolf is standing by the tree outside of the house. That's why. What changed? Paw prints.
What is this?
That's weird. They start right there. That's not weird or anything. They got darkness attached to them too. I have a feeling we're about to fight a wolf. What do you think?
This is ridiculous.
Apparently we don't get our reward till we fight though. Or we just follow the tracks, I don't know. To the right. What the fuck?
Another charm for my bracelet.
The wolf came in and did something terrible in the nursery. That's awful. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Coffee mug charm. Saves you from death but shatters in the process. Interesting. So, if we're in a tough spot, equipping that give us a little extra run in a fight that we're getting beat up in. Makes sense, but it's a one-time use. Is there gonna be a place to store some of this stuff? Also, I still find it a little weird that we haven't found any lunchboxes out here. Is that the new one? Usually it doesn't start you on the
An
new one.
overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location. And a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. Two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
Okay, that's interesting. An overlap needs to be created by activity from both sides. The dark place, where the darkness in Cauldron Lake comes from, and reality in our world by having mirroring things happening, basically. Interesting. Can't fucking see it, man. Alright, I'm gonna wander down there in a minute. Just check the back porch area. Hmm. 7:21, tip of the day. When nature calls on a hike, check the direction of the wind before answering. Yeah. That's a hard lesson to learn, but hopefully you only need to learn once. You know what I mean? Observations. Hikers have broken off branches of some of the trees down by the lake to make an illegal fire. Tried to fix some of the damage, douse the area, maybe put up more instructional signs. I also found some tracks I couldn't recognize. Pretty big. A Wolverine? Or footprints that were smeared. Either way, they were wandering around in strange patterns. Might be a sick animal. We'll need to keep an eye out. I don't think it was a sick animal. Oops. 7:24, poem of the day. The sun as she sleeps knows not the woes of men, who toss and turn and worry and fret, and wish they had her blissful slumber. Observations. Picked up a bunch of trash left by tourists. Despite posted guidance, humans are the worst. 7:25, thought of the day. Every majestic pine was once just a wee acorn. Observations. A lot of new growth in the area. Some of the saplings I planted earlier are really thriving. Must be all this rain. I don't mind it either. Great sounds to sleep to. It's amazing what a good night's rest and a warm cup of tea can do. Okay. This just goes back into the kitchen. Anything up here? I think so.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
That's all the investigating we're going to do with this area? That's interesting. I'm going to go solve that other nursery rhyme by the save cabin after we investigate this little area.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
There's one of them. The Easter one. Obviously you're going to succeed or else you wouldn't be the hero. Duh. 9. I'll take it down. We're missing, what, 2 more? 2 more. Motivational was inside. Is someone looking out for me? How many upgrade points do we have now? 11. I don't think that was enough to do anything yet. Looks like a trail. Does it want me to follow? Yeah. The hero of the rhyme left her child unprotected, and the wolf did bad things. That's true. Is that foreshadowing? Somehow related? I feel like I'm stuck right here for some reason now. So, there's two more. It sounds like there's also a ritual site nursery rhyme thing in the rental cabins. So there's at least one lunchbox in there, I'm gonna guess, but I feel like there's one more in this area. I feel like there has to be. What about behind the private cabin? Where the writing is? Here. We couldn't get uphill from that. We need a screwdriver to break the lock. Interesting. I have a feeling we're gonna run into some trouble down here soon. Is that a birdhouse? I didn't notice that. Nothing? Alright. Let's get up to the nursery rhyme. I wonder if it benefits us at all to go back and fight that darkness guy patrolling the area where we found the first rhyme. I'm just gonna quick save real quick. And we'll solve this, and then we will head out. Crow in the nest. Guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only hero brave of heart can keep the two apart.
Keep trying.
So maybe she's directly on the babies? The wolf is on the house?
That's it.
What's different? There's a stash out there. Noted. Do we have to go back out there? I don't see footprints this time. I'm hearing birds though. I already solved it. I think we can safely take those, but nothing changed. could be right here, so I'm thinking we have to go back out here. Yeah. This looks like an actual wolf this time. It's off in this direction. Uh-oh.
Another charm.
Oh, the birdhouse.
Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
Ah. Ow, jeez. I didn't need to shine my light on it. I thought I did with the first one. I guess that just stuns it and lets you get a shot off. I guess I could have gone to like healed up to like 40%. Looks like that green line on my health bar in the bottom right corner. Alright, there's a stash back here though. Let's grab that. Alright, so that one came with some danger to solve the puzzle. Where's that? See that thing flickering over there? Two.
Another locked box.
Rock, rock, tree. Are you bright enough? That's the combo. Okay. Rock. I don't see anything. Oh, +3. 3 + 3. 6. Six plus 2. 6, 6, 8. No? Unless there's another rock. It wouldn't really make any sense, would it? What's going on over there? Looks like there's like a shadow there. Maybe we have to burn that off first. Oh, there's another rock over here. Okay. How do I know which rock is first? Well, that didn't help. What the fuck? Okay. Seven minus 2. I'm assuming it's just the equations on the rocks, and we're not like crossing the. Like, oh, you need to start with the number on this rock, but then do +3, +2, -2. You know what I mean? So it was 5, 6, and 8. I don't think I'm safe right now. What? How did he eat that? That's crazy. We just wasted that here. There we go. Are you one of us or one of them? That's a big health pack. Tried meleeing it, thought maybe that would do something. Already wasted flashlight on it by accident. Well, not by accident, just straight up wasted flashlight on it. Just didn't do anything. Is that just water effects? Kind of looks like darkness back there. I don't like all the foreshadowing about leaving your kid alone, because we are very much currently not without our kid. Also, didn't we have a phone call with our kid in front of Alex on the way here? Even though our memory seemed to be a little bit holy, I think it's very possible that that was a red herring, the whole situation with Rose in the diner. I need batteries more than anything. I'll take the painkillers though. Small amount of health. Might as well just use this. Takes up a ton of space. Increase hand flare duration and area of effect. Sure. We'll hold on to the death one for now. These really not stack more than two? Damn. It's cold-blooded. Oops. I almost missed that. That was even up there. Is there like a quick move button, like square? No. Alright. Looks like there might be a lunchbox around here. I see an egg. saw that symbol a few times now. I don't really know what it signifies. I feel like this is pointing me towards a lunchbox, though. These eggs and those hanging signs, right?
And another lunchbox.
Interesting. I looked down at the rippling water. The moonlight danced over each and every little wave, a marching band of shimmering light. Lonely and cold, I hugged myself and sighed. I thought of him. Then the surface of the lake calmed, and like a spectral surprise, he was there, his face smiling at me, reflected in the water. I looked up, not daring to believe it was true, but it was true. He was there, my love, my savior, my writer. Is this from Alan's wife? Is she the one leaving these? She would have access to a bunch of old Alex Casey lunchboxes and merch. Something's here. There's more than one.
Children Lake General Store! General Store!
Oh god!
It was already...
What's that? Rifle ammo. Interesting. Nope. Oh, Jesus Christ, I almost threw it away. These guys dropped rifle ammo. That's interesting. I don't even have a rifle. No evidence for the rhymes. Right, we solved all three of those. Although there's one in the lodge, or the cabins, the rental cabins. There's one left. I bet it's in the rental cabins, though. There was the page of a story inside, but this is definitely not like the other pages I've been finding. Fan fiction? I didn't think they could get to me from this side until she ran up on me like that. So that little glowing butterfly thing, though, that was, oh shit, shotgun ammo. Okay, I guess I'll keep this out for now then. I thought that was rifle ammo both times. One was a box of shotgun ammo though. So I got my ammo back out of that, plus some. That glowing red thing was an enemy's weak spot that we weren't actually able to see. They just kind of were popping in a little early, it looks like. Alright, things are getting oddly dark here. I don't like this. The witch's hut is off to my right, behind me. We'll do a little detour. Do a quick U-turn, right? Chop. Oh. What? That's weird. Maybe I just didn't turn enough, apparently. I thought I heard somebody out there at the last second there. Alright. Path of least resistance would probably be going back up the FBC station way. So we gotta get back behind the general store. That's straight. To the right. Okay. We're gonna get back to like the murder site area. I think. We are almost out of flashlights, so we gotta be careful. To the right and then to the left. So we can't get behind the store from the front of it. That's the FBC station going off big time. Makes sense. All that happened. If that equipment is here to monitor the area for AWE stuff. What's your excuse for this one, guys? If you're still here. At least we're up in the daylight and out of the darkness. Under the trees is scary. I already found this lunchbox. Anything different in here? Same note. Just
Warning. Activity detected. AWE.
yeah.
Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Altered world event. And it's in progress, which makes sense. I mean, it's only getting started, but the way they would define this type of event anyway. Glad I went in there and checked that alarm. I feel like I could have missed that dialogue entirely if I hadn't seen the letters on the screen. And it wasn't interactable. I had to like actually look at it. So something to keep in mind. Where's that go? Oh, that goes back to the car. I already checked these earlier. Found something up here last time, right? Already got this. Was this the bird watcher? Yes. Wait, has that changed? I think that's new. I don't remember the third note. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again and moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Oh wait, no, I remember that. I just don't remember him mentioning the rabies sound. My stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Yeah, I don't think that worked out for you, unfortunately. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Where's my... Alright, can we stop spending so much time in these woods? I keep getting turned around. It's not great. So was the motorcycle must have been Emo. And the FBC tech that he brought with him, because the motorcycle's gone. More of a dirt bike looking thing, but you know.
You ready to go?
Yeah, as long as I didn't miss a rifle somewhere I'm supposed to be finding. Found ammo for it. I don't want to throw any of these out, but emits light for a long duration can be held in hand or thrown. Okay, good to know. The first game had a bad habit of constantly resetting what weapons we had available. A lot of times it was related to the story, I guess, but still. Alright, let's go back to Bright Falls. Talk to Alan.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and
We probably
bumped her
didn't
head.
signal
She has
while we
a
were,
slight
you know,
concussion,
in
but
between.
I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Alright, that's very Twin Peaks. Also, throwback to the Alan Wake Returns. It was two agents, one of them Alex, and it was Sam Lake in reality. It was a live action clip they do. And it was just them sipping coffee staring at a board.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Is Mr. Scratch out now?
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
There was a references to Mr. Scratch and American Nightmare stuff seemed to imply he was gonna go like try to pose as you and be evil in your life with your wife and Barry, but that never happened.
Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show.
Because they think he's missing. They didn't run into an evil version of him. Well, there was.
And as usual,
There's some kind of
our house band, old gods of Asgard,
late night.
Fuck.
crazy Viking.
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
Yeah, he was a bit of a wild boy writer.
Had I
before
already done the show?
To the first game.
Was that a recording?
That's not creepy. He's just standing there eerily.
I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
Wait. Anything else going on in here? Okay. Looks like we don't have a choice there, bucko. The hard-boiled diet. Live action.
Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Alan Wake. Oh! Alan! Good to see you, Alan.
In between with Mr. Door.
Come on, sit down, sit down. Woo! Oh man, it is so good to see
We saw a
you.
flash of that guy when the
This
sheriff
must be an
disappeared.
exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
Old Gods of Asgard.
That's exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
Bro.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
That actually
Yeah.
is exactly what happens
That's
in American
exactly
Nightmare,
right.
but it's Arizona.
Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow.
Departure was the name of the
After
book
this,
from
I'm
the
sure
first
we'll
game.
all be eagerly
manuscript
awaiting the
pages we were
culmination of
finding.
this hero's journey trilogy of yours.
That he
Book
wrote
called
well.
Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this seed ends.
The host is something more, for sure. I also kind of wonder
Hello?
if, because Lance Reddick was in Quantum Break and he was brilliant.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here.
I'm wondering if he was
I
meant to be
needed
in
to get
this.
home. To Alice.
The guy gave me a very Lance Reddick vibe. That's why. Lance Reddick unfortunately died recently, like last year, I think. Very young too, 48. I think he was. I could be mixing that up. Definitely seemed too young though. Too soon. He was awesome in everything. Yeah. I always remember him for like some weird roles though too, like Fringe, the Fox show. Cause of Asgard.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
That's also the name of this sequence, Initiation. So this is him remembering what happened in the darkness. He hasn't written Return yet, but that is the name of the book, I believe, that we are finding pages for currently as Saga. In between with Mr. Door. That's so weird. I just envision Lance Reddick being Mr. Door. I don't. Especially with the kind of hint and foreshadowing that he's more involved than we think. Old Gods of Asgard, Band Room.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
It's the old guys from Bright Falls. The ancient Viking rockers. They're very old by the events of Alan Wake 1. They were in Hartman's mental institute at that time, I think. And then there was a giant concert to fight the darkness on their property, which was awesome.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Zane Classic. Like Thomas Zane? Okay, there's no way Alan knows about Casper Darling unless he created the FBC. There's no way. My Interpretation of Many Worlds by Dr. Casper Darling. That's the guy who does all the training videos and informational videos for the Bureau of Control, and who kind of accidentally kickstarted that whole thing. He found the Hedron and he found the Hiss. I don't think we ever found him though. He like disappears into the ether. Alright, we don't have the answer to that.
Hey! I think I've been locked in! Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
Open. Zane Classic in theaters open. .665, neighbor of the beast. It's next to 666. Is it a 3-digit code? That'll do it. Sucks being in the darkness with no light here, Alan. That kind of looks like it says hell to me for a second there.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out.
That's how he communicated to himself.
What was that? A message? Oh, impossible to say.
Didn't let me interact with it though. Red light. Alright, maybe I just don't go in there. I think I have to. Nothing else going on with that TV?
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
This is the ritual to lead you on.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
It sounds familiar, like a narration we got in the Control DLC. Like Alan, I remember Alan coming to it, like snapping to it, and coming to a couple times. His novel has like
a plotboard for mapping out a story. On the index
like
cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far, but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
I think it wants you to think that you need to write. Scratch is his evil doppelganger. This is like his little hub. looks like. There's a radio, a TV. Writer's room.
I had to write more.
Waking up to a nightmare. At the talk show, I had thought I was home in New York, but none of it had felt right. I was trapped in the dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside. I was trying to write a story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation. With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times, failed. This place made me forget. Everything Dora had said had felt true. Was that part of my writing, or coming from somewhere else? The dark place, trapped. You must write to escape.
I had to keep writing.
Read me. Beware Scratch. Alice, read me. Can I click on that? Alice, your wife. Yeah, he can't remember the previous attempts. Every time he gets back to the room. That tracks with what we know or heard about, I feel like. Alright. I'd like to get to a save point or a checkpoint here. I probably have at the beginning of these.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Do we have to get the message from the TV?
We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series.
Sam Lake.
And of course we have Alan Wake here.
His face is also Max Payne.
The books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Anything else we can do in here? No.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey.
I feel like that's kind of meta.
Say something first, Sam.
They did that with Max Payne movies.
Just roll it.
Third Game. Because Remedy wasn't involved in any of that.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night.
Because Alex Casey is basically also Max Payne.
Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through
This
a
Remedy
rain-slick
created Max Payne
window.
as well.
My
That's
own
owned by
reflection
Rockstar.
haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing that shed light on this sordid mystery.
God, he looks creepy right there for a second. Also, voice actor of the chief of FBC, the previous leader that
and very
Jesse
meta.
takes over for.
I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Also the Max Payne voice
Wait,
actor.
stop.
I just can't remember if Sam Lake is the voice actor or just the visuals, because I think he does. That's his voice. So I don't think he's the voice actor, just the actor. You know what I mean? Just the visual model. That's very fun. We're back. Alright, this time we definitely need to catch what's on that TV screen. Also, I need to go. When's the last time it saved? Does it tell me? Just now. Alright, that's good, I guess. So I can't leave right now. Or I could keep looking. I'm having a hard time stopping. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we're almost at the end of the chapter, though, too. Wait. I don't think that would make any sense. Or would the chapter only be exploring and then this part? You know what I mean? Still 665. $565. I think the code is 565, not 665 now. Because why did it do that pattern? Is the book different? Book is the same. Nailed it. Nothing? That's disappointing. Why would we go through this again if we failed and just got locked? There's gotta be something different, right? It was open that time.
Hello?
Ati? And we opened the door back to the main hallway. Ati, how did you just protect us? How are you here? Ati. What the fuck is going on here, bro? How are you here?
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom! Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Work instructs the creator. Are you saying you're my creation?
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan.
The whole FBC
not
would
Tom.
then.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Shoebox. Is he talking about the clicker?
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Ahti is one of the, like, absolute enigmas of Control. And by the end of Control, if you do the right things, he goes off on vacation and disappears. Talk show, man. Been in the band room, Mr. Door's room. Cafeteria. Now we're trying to go to the basement. There's a shortcut through his room, back inside his room. We already looked in the bathrooms. To first floor, to basement. Looks like this goes to the basement as well, though. Maybe we go back out there? Basement, first floor shortcut. So I think the janitor's room comes out here then. Right. Basement, storage, and the workshop. Exit. Exit, eh? Dark presence was out there hunting me. When it caught me, it killed me. I'd wake up here. I refused to give up. I'd start again. The talk show felt real and not real. Alex Casey was my creation, but now it seemed he had a life of his own. He mentioned a lamp shaped like an angel. The janitor seemed to know me, but he got the name wrong. Had I written him into existence? He said I had left something in the basement, a tool to get out. A lamp in the shoebox. Opens up the way. Is it the lamp that he was talking about the shape of? Talk show studio basement. We can watch video in here, which makes me think I missed the video. I should have clicked on it in the beginning of the chapter. Which is kind of annoying. It disappeared in like a millisecond. Oh, this is open now. Theoretically, we go to the basement right here. What about through here? Oh, this looks blocked off.
Hello?
Maybe that's the way we have to come back out. Interesting. That's wrong. Ati being here is kind of blowing my mind a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, this is our dressing room. Alright, cool, we're unlocking all these little areas. Stage, backstage. I don't think we can go to the lobby anyway. Well, there's another map in case you missed the first one. That's nice. That's not creepy at all. What is that thing? TV.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
Kind of like the clicker was.
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
Use the angel lamp to move lights and create a way forward.
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
I'm assuming if I put it back in that spot, it just changes the room back. What do I do with the light now? Where do I bring it?
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it if the glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Should we take the light again? Probably, right? Yeah, now we're on the other side. we need to go upstairs, right? Light shift, inactive, light shift, inactive. First floor shortcut. That's the way back to his room, isn't it? So what is this? Wait a minute, wait a minute. See what happens when we're up here. Anything good? I can't fucking see anything. Yo, what? I don't think this was open before.
I needed to find another way out.
Okay, that is the way to Ati's room, though. I don't think anything's gonna change if I go back and get my light and do that. Nor do I think it's important to do that. This is definitely the way out. So I went to the second level of the room, put the light back in that room, and that opened this hallway. Do I get the light back now? Why not? Maybe I'm wrong? I could definitely be wrong. What's the point of putting it back in this hallway then? You. It's weird. I don't know why you would do it from the second floor then. If anything there.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing. But I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean. And a lake that's not a lake.
End of part 2 of. I don't know how they're breaking this up, to be honest. I've been calling them chapters, but I think that was. That was the end of the intermission. So it's not like a full chapter, you know what I mean? So did he say the lamp was connected to the clicker?
I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere.
So that's the actual lamp from the original clickers. Because the clicker was just a light switch that was
What are you looking at?
It's a bug.
Face on a pane of glass.
Was it even more impressive and symbolic that we had the actual lamp then? I'm assuming yes.
On this winding road, will it ever let me go? Forever I am fading to black.
Alright, that's a good stopping point, I think, for... I can't really call this chapter 3, I don't think. I'm gonna have this... I've been avoiding looking up how they break it up. Or like chapter titles, but... Alright. And I'm just gonna put it to sleep here. So that we can just straight up pick up where we left off. Right? And I will see you guys in the next one.